Solitude in E minor.
Yeah, E minor, alright, yeah!
I can hear you breathing, I can see you coming, I can feel the wind that's blowing me around. See the sun rising, fire in the sky. Breathe this just
I always wanted to do this video, man. I've been preparing this for months, man. And now, man, it's here. I finally got what's on my chest, what I want to say. Now let's get right into it. If you tell me to choose between, if you ask me what's worse, Dragon Ball Super or this, I wouldn't know what to answer you, because both are equally as bad, if not this one is worse. And the one I'm talking about is Boruto. Boruto sucks. It sucks, man. I'm sorry, man. I tried. I really did. You know, when Boruto was announced, right after Naruto Shippuden ended, I was skeptical. I had a feeling it was going to be a shit show, but I came and open-minded just to see how it was going to be. I saw the first few episodes, and man, outside of the grown-up Boruto versus the new guy, whatever his name is, Kawaki, whatever, I don't know. Aside of that scene, everything after is just complete. It sucks, man. I'm sorry, it sucks. Like I didn't know the anime would be so complete unwatchable and boring and all that shit, man. Like the first three arcs were a waste of time, bro. Like you can just skip the first two. The one has one is about a girl freaking summoning a beast to destroy the hidden lift because her parents wanted her to take revenge. And then at the end of the arc, there was no consequences. The girl didn't get punished for what she done. All she did was just go back to the class and be a class representative. You can literally skip that arc and you'll miss nothing, no new information, nothing. The second arc, the same thing. The second arc is about freaking Sarada trying to find who a real mom is, when we all know that her mom is Sakura. Or they try to do this back and forth thing just to make it seem interesting, but it failed. The only thing good about this arc is the fact that freaking is that Sasuke came back in the village to kick some ass, and freaking Sakura fought that guy Shin, and it was really a good fight. Outside of that, man, the arc was just complete doo-doo. And then we get the third arc, the Hidden Mist Village arc, where we get introduced to one of the worst villains I ever seen in anime. This guy literally like gathered all these kids to take revenge on the Hidden Mist Village because he wanted to create a war. And you think he has like a good motive or something or a reason to do it. No, he simply create chaos because it's fun. And then after that, man, you think this show will be aware that you think in the office, right, the people who are doing this show, they'll be like, man, this show's, I'm worried about this show, man. Like the ratings are dropping, people are starting to stop watching. What should we do? Instead of coming up with a great idea to improve the series, you know what they did? They poured a Dragon Ball Super bullshit where they gave us a movie again. We already watched the movie in the freaking theater, and they gave it to us in episode mode. And this is where you get the famous man episode 65, where everybody's just hyping shit. Everybody's talking about how great that episode is, man. You see everybody's like, man, episode 65 is late, my nigga. Man, that's the shit. You saw that fight, Sasuke versus Naruto, bro? Oh my. Sasuke and Naruto versus Momoshiki. It's funny that nobody even cares about what happened in that arc, man. All they didn't even do anything new with that arc, man. All they did is just give us a new Otsuki, which nobody cares about since Momoshiki and Kinshiki are boring ass villains. So adding a third Otsutsuki, man, makes no sense. And the episode 65 himself, the most overhyped episode I've ever seen. People are talking about how good that shit is, man. Or I don't even see the difference between the fights and that episode and the movie. The only difference I see though is the fact that they changed this the Momoshiki guy style. They gave him lipstick and shit. That's the only thing different about it. I can't believe like people are hyping this. I just can't, man. That was the only thing freaking good about that arc too. They were freaking retelling the movie and shit, man. And then after that, they gave us some bullshit filler about characters we don't give a fuck about, like freaking Chocho. She's annoying. Like, get her out of here. And now recently, they gave us the freaking Sasuke retrieval arc all over again, except it's with Boruto and Mitsuki. Nobody even care about that shit anymore. Nobody's even talking about it. Like, I don't get, man. All the arcs, man, this show has, they suck. They only have one good moment out of it. The rest is just straight up garbage. And it's really pathetic if you think about it, man. Like, they should just like give the freaking source material already. Like, they should just do the time skip already, because nobody even care. Nobody cares about the slice. You know, the worst thing about Boruto, it's not even the writing or the character itself. It's the fact that there's no entertainment in it. It's not entertaining. It's boring. You can literally watch it. You can fall asleep. I can't believe I'm saying this, but man, at least Dragon Ball Super did it right. Dragon Ball Super gave us the movie retelling first, and they did the next arc. And at least Dragon Ball Super was a bit watchable. But Boruto, man, you can't sit there and just watch it without falling asleep. The also thing that makes the show sucks, it's Boruto himself, man. He's so unlikable. All he does is talk shit about Naruto, man, when he doesn't even know what Naruto did in the past. Sure, he got some character development at the end, which is something we already saw in the movie. But you're telling me this couldn't be avoided if Boruto simply look in the library for, like, I don't know, like history on his dad, or ask Hinata for information on how cool his dad was or some shit. Speaking of the characters, man, the characters in the show, man, they're just like freaking copy paste from their dad or some shit. Like, the only decent character in the show is freaking Sarah and Mitsuki. Like, that's it. Like, everybody there is just like bland and boring. I hate what they did to Orochimaru. He used to be this ultimate villain, one of the best villains in Naruto. Now they reduce him to a goody goody. All he does is talk, he gives speech to freaking Mitsuki and all that shit. He's being nice. Sometimes he's even hanging out with Naruto and Sasuke. Man, that's not Orochimaru at all, man. It's weird. Orochimaru being nice is the weirdest shit ever, bro. They ruined Orochimaru so much, bro. Like it's not even funny. And they always rely, and every time they know an episode is boring, they always bring an old character into the mix. I don't get it, man. And people keep telling, and people always use the manga to defend the bullshit show, man. It's listen, the manga and the anime are two different things, man. You can't use the manga to justify everything in it. You just can't. Also, not a lot of people even read the manga. Like, who actually even read the manga? Like, not a lot of people even read it. So I don't get why the fanboys always use this shit. If it's not episode 65 they used to defend Boruto, they use the manga. And the funny thing about episode 65, man, is that the only reason why people even like that episode is because Naruto and Sasuke were fighting. That's literally the only reason you will want to watch this show. If you want to see Naruto and Sasuke kick some ass, that's the only reason you will watch. That's the reason why I still watch it from times to times. That's the only reason you watch it. Nobody cares about the plot in Boruto, man. Like, people who say they watch Boruto for the new characters or the plot, they are straight up liars. I'm sorry. Man, Boruto is such a disappointment, man. If they're not gonna fix the show, man, they might as well just cancel it, man. Because it's a waste of animation and all, man. Jeez.